Hello, Virgo, and welcome to your new moon in Scorpio reading. This is for November 20th. The new moon in Scorpio will be taking place at 28 degrees of Scorpio, so you can look in your natal chart if you have that information and see what house is being activated with this. At the same time, we have this new moon at the 28 degrees. We also have Mercury retrograde. Speaking of Mercury, there's Gemini energy, right? Mercury is the ruler of Gemini, so we do have Mercury retrograde at 28 degrees as well. And so the Sun, the Moon, Mercury retrograde at 28 degrees are all in opposition to Uranus at 29 degrees of Taurus. Big, big change. So I do feel could be I feel like this for every sign, so it's not just you, but this mutable energy is showing up. So I'm feeling a lot of feelings, a lot of emotions, a lot of energy, like going with the flow is going to be very essential for this. I see a sextile at the bottom of the deck, so I feel like there could be some things really lining up and connecting for you throughout this new moon energy, or lining up at least during this new moon energy. I do feel there's going to be a radical shift and jolt for every sign, right? Because of that opposition, which Uranus is the planet of radical change, and being in opposition with the sun, the moon, and Mercury retrograde. I feel like there's going to be a jolting moment or a jolting experience, an unexpected something that comes out of nowhere that really radically shifts and changes the perception of things, the direction of things, the feeling of things. Take what resonates, release what doesn't. Mars energy is showing up next. So I do feel like whatever this is, it's going to be bringing forth whatever news, information, clarity, something like that, that you're looking for, that you're waiting on, that you are attracting in order. I feel like it's giving you a sense of where to take action, what direction to take action. There's Mercury showing right up, right? I'm talking about this energy and I feel it. So this is a news, this is information, this is a conversation, this is something. It is bringing a transformation. I see the butterfly sitting right there. Here's that water energy. There's a lot of water activation right now. That's why I'm not going to be surprised if a lot of people are really feeling some deep, intense feelings and emotions at this point. There's like Neptune, Saturn are in Pisces, Jupiter is in Cancer, and then we have Mercury retrograde, the Sun, the Moon, all in the sign of Scorpio. Where's my little thing right here? See if there's anything else in water signs. The North Node is in Pisces as well. Yeah, so a lot of energies in there. And then yeah. So anyways, let's keep going. So I do feel like there is something that's coming in that's really going to change things. I feel like, to me, it feels like it's changing the whole trajectory or the of your moving forward. There's Pisces. Wow. And I was just talking about that Pisces energy, more water energy. That is where the North Node is. This is meant to help align you. This is something that's assisting you in aligning with something destined, something fated. Um, I feel there's a lesson that's involved in this as well. Strong sense of trusting your intuition, which that ought to be a given. Anyone who's typically watching tarot, they know, right? You know what you know without knowing how you know it, like trusting your intuition. Earth sign energy. This is bringing forth a change in your physical, like whether this be, I don't know why I'm feeling like it somehow has something to do with, I'm feeling strong financial stability. Like if somebody has really been struggling right now, like, I mean, this can play out in a lot of different ways, but I'm really feeling like this is where that breakthrough moment comes in, where you get this news, this information. Maybe you've been struggling to get a job or get a promotion or something like that, really trying to make something work. Neptune, right there, dream and transform. So this is something coming to life, and Neptune is the ruler of Pisces, and it is in Pisces right now. This feels to me like really, like, I feel beautiful energy. I feel like it's important to go with the flow, communicate clearly. Mercury's retrograde, so that can be challenging in itself, right? You can expect, typically, typical Mercury retrograde talks about delays in communication or miscommunication, things not going through, emails, something like that. I feel like something is happening for you where it's bringing forth maybe information that got lost in the past, right? And now it's coming back, and now it feels more significant than ever, right? It's like in that time, like you just needed this, you've been waiting, wanting on this, whatever this is, and I feel like this is showing up for you. So let's see, let's get some clarity on this information. Wow. I feel like sad tears are really going to go to tears of joy, happy tears, right? One thing at a time. This is talking on this mutable energy. So I feel like something's going to start flowing. You're going to start sensing the ebb and flow, energy moving in a a certain direction or in a better direction or something like that. I feel like the energy is supporting you, slow and steady, one thing at a time, not getting overwhelmed, because I feel like there's components that are missing, right? I feel like the big thing too is to be comfortable, be at peace, not overwhelmed and stressed. And sometimes if you think you got to accomplish everything all at the same time, it can feel like that. It can feel very hard and heavy and dark and challenging, and you see no end in sight. This is saying don't look at it like that. Look at it like make a list, one thing at a time, chip away a little bit at a time. Mars energy. And that's where I felt like information would come in, and like you'd know the way to take action, right? You'd know the direction to go. And look what shows up to support that. Life is opportunity. This is that opportunity showing up. The faithful way. And look, both of these people are facing a certain, a direction. And when I look at this card, which has come out quite a bit in the readings for this new moon. So this is talking about doing things the faithful way, do the right things happen. I feel like this turbulent water energy really, it again, I'm not surprised to see that, but what I'm seeing in the future is the peace, the balance, the calm water, right? I do feel like whatever gets brought to the light could be quite intense, emotionally intense, or it could just be the feeling of this energy that's coming through. Um, like really feeling some feelings, things rising up from the subconscious. There is a transformation that's taking place. So none of that energy is surprising. I'm not sitting here trying to make it out like it's comfortable because I know better than that, but it is a short term thing, right? It's like feeling those feelings, working through these emotions. Keep pushing forward and moving forward. Reach the unreachable. And this is so nice. Defeat doubt at the bottom of the deck. Yes, this is like getting rid of that lower vibrational energy of I can't, and it's like I am, I can, I will, I have, right? Whatever, it feels like that. It feels like somebody is really I feel like there's a flow of energy that starts small and then it picks up momentum and starts just getting better and better, and it just feels like all of a sudden it feels like a whirlwind of very positive activity. Manage your time. I did feel the need to see that over there, right, where it was like it says one thing at a time, or two things about time. So time management's going to be important, and especially if things come in and it feels like a whirlwind of movement forward. Don't, just totally surrender into it. Not that I'm feeling you need to go with the ebb and flow of this, but not just immerse yourself in there and not knowing, what could, what could be coming in. So I do feel you need to be mindful of it, right? Be mindful of that it's authentic, that it's genuine, that it's in alignment. And, when you're happy and celebrating, everybody wants to be in your happiness and your celebration. And typically, not always, but there are opportunities for people to show up at that time to kind of like drain you energetically. I don't know why I'm feeling need to say that. Move forward. This is you moving forward. You've been working on whatever this is for a long time, and I feel like the transformation is done. Like this is the end of it. This new moon is closing out that transformative cycle, and it's bringing you into a higher elevation of something. And the next card that shows up is the portal to success. So really good energy right there, right? Like I said, the faithful way, do the right things happen. May not be looking all good, glam and things like that, but it's going to bring you to where you want to go, towards that light, towards that happiness, towards that peace, that joy, that serenity. This is beautiful energy. I do feel whatever I'm talking about, though, impacts someone's physical realm. Like, if this is a career, it's like it takes off for you. The money gets good, you see it starting to trickle in, then it really starts gaining momentum. And then before you know it, you're like, wow, I didn't even think what was going to be like when I reached this point of success or victory. And again, that's that part I was talking about, right? Manage your time and that whirlwind. You got to make sure you're balancing things out, keeping things balanced. And it can become overwhelming at a time, a time or two. But I feel like obviously that you have what it takes, or this opportunity wouldn't be presented to you and it wouldn't be supported. So you got what it takes to accomplish this. Just keep moving forward. So let's keep moving forward. Wow. Queen of Swords. This is being clear. This is being, I always feel the Queen and the King of Swords to me represent a major, major um, ascension. And like I always feel these are ascension energies, because I feel like the most challenging realm out of the water, fire, earth, and air to master is the air. Because to me, it's like mastering that mind is not for the faint of heart, right? It can be challenging at time when you get caught up in your headspace, right? And sometimes it can lead you down some very dark alleys. This is somebody who has mastered the mind. They don't allow those sort of things. This Queen of Swords has her sword up. She's cutting off any negative influence. She's cutting up any naysayers. She's cutting out or cutting off um, any energy that is not of integrity or it's not authentic, and that sort of energy. Bottom of the deck is a life-changing opportunity, a choice, a path. This is about making a choice along a path. And I feel like this path leads to great success. And that's why this Queen of Swords is out here, because she's not going to let anything interfere with this victory, with this ascension, with this growth. There's a tower moment. There is a liberation. You can see that tower get struck. That's that Uranus energy that's in Taurus, where this could be a life-changing opportunity for someone's finances, their career, can be in a relationship. It can just be anything in their physical realm that they value. This person is reaching and achieving this as a result of trusting their intuition. High Priestess, High Priestess to the Queen of Wands, to the Ace of Swords, to the Four of Wands, to the Ace of Cups. Let me just spell this out. Trusting your intuition, taking action accordingly, speaking the truth, understanding the truth, knowing the truth, brings somebody to a celebration of a new beginning, one that's filled with happiness, joy, love, nurturing, good energy, happy energy. We like that energy. All right, let's keep going. Someone's being liberated. That Queen of Swords is definitely cutting anything out that even tries to restrict her expansive mindset, her way of thinking, her intellectual mind. Like this person is on 10 when it comes to their intuition being on point. Like I just feel that. I like that. I do like that. Eight of Cups walking away. They're moving. Look, this is someone going, reaching for the stars, and look at, they're going to grab that star by they're leaving behind all this shallow, um unavailable emotional experiences, situations, emotional letdowns, disappointments. No one's holding on to that low vibrational energy. People don't, that energy, you don't want to carry that into the future. I know some people do, and I don't understand it really because it weighs you down, right? Like when you sit there and you're still sad or let disappointed and in regret and emotionally hurt over a situation that happened 20 years ago, for instance, right? Like that's a long time to carry that. And you don't realize how much weight it is until you finally release it, let it go. And it's like it has no control over you anymore. Prince of Swords in, so I was going to say in reverse, in retrograde, and I do not know why I was saying that. But to me, this feels like, I don't know, that was weird. But anyhow, with this Knight of this Prince of Swords, this is an energy that is, I feel like coming in to clear the air. You can see he's taking his sword and cutting it off, and you can see where the energy of confusion, of the cloudiness, of smoke and mirrors, right? Like that gets cut out of the picture. So the only thing that's left is a crystal clear picture of birds representing information, communication, something like that. I see a butterflies on here as well. So I do feel there's an energy that comes in quite quickly, but it's interesting how I'm seeing this because I kind of feel like it's, wow, this could have been something from the past, maybe something. I didn't like how I felt with that energy because it does feel like an energy that wants to clear the air, but it's really directly aimed at your success as a result of your success or because of your success or something that wants to be a part of your success. This could be something from the past, which I'm seeing right here with the Four of Pentacles there, because you see a photograph. I'm kind of feeling reminiscence. I don't know if dragonflies have a significant meaning or feeling, but you can look that up. And I do feel, yeah, I kind of feel like something from the past wants to come in quite quickly, but there's just something that feels a little off to me about that energy. You know, it's kind of like somebody's moving forward to come out of darkness, come out of heavy energy. They're reaching and grasping hold of that. Then all of a sudden, this energy wants to pop in just as they're about to reach it, right? Is how I'm feeling. Like this is somebody who is reaching a new, having a new beginning. Ace of Swords, based on truth, clarity, transparency. There is a celebration of some sort, and I do feel like there is an energy that would like to come in. And I don't know if I kind of feel different ways, like either be part of it or sabotage it, or I mean, for some people it's going to be one way, for other people it's going to be another. It just feels like a immature, reckless energy that will come in and say and do whatever it can to like, and I kind of feel get included in some way in this victory, in this success, in this portal of your winning season is how it feels to me. All right, Virgo, very, very interesting there. I hope this serves you well. Please leave me a comment and let me know if it does. Don't forget to like and subscribe to the channel. I do appreciate you for being here. I send you love and light.